GTA 5, we're doing the submarine pieces, the Contact Abigail, pieces 22 through 30. Okay, the whole thing of collecting the pieces is called Death by Sea, and then when you finish your 30th piece, you go see the Lady Abigail, and that kind of the mission, the lies beneath. Basically, find out that this lady is lying about her husband and so on. But the last video, I mentioned why I circled the southern part of the map the way I did. Basically, because we're going to work our way up the right side of the map here. So that's kind of why I collected the pieces the way I did. Also, kind of goofed about the way the dinghy boat gives you the oxygen tank and mask so you can swim underwater, but it doesn't give you a scuba suit. I love how you're doing this in your street clothes. No fins, no wetsuit. I don't know. I find it pretty funny. I also mentioned like how this guy's submarine kind of was able to circle the whole map as it was falling apart, but these are all things you can goof about. GTA 5, there's so many what the hell kind of things in this game. I mean, I would never make it as a tester because I'd be getting fired because I'd be like, what the hell? Why are we doing this? You know? But, the Hauser brothers, they're billionaires. Basically, the Grand Theft Auto whole series made them, billionaires, and basically they could probably give a shit about some guy down in Florida bitching about their game. But nevertheless, the submarine pieces is part of the 100%, so it's just something that needs to be done, so we're doing it, no matter how whacked it may be as far as swimming with your work boots on and blue jeans. It just seemed like if you're taking the dinghy boat out, it would just automatically put you in a wetsuit with fins. I mean, that's just me. Whatever, so. And I also went off about the hidden packages. I don't know. I figured as I was doing these submarine pieces, I would do the hidden packages, but I don't know if they're kind of glitched now. They patched it so you can't do the little, collecting the package again and again kind of situation. But when I started off doing the hidden packages, via the guidebook, when we got to like the third or fourth submarine piece, the number 4 hidden package was supposed to be right there inside the plane, and it just wasn't there. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it'd be there for you, but for me, the package wasn't there. And then when I got to the 29th piece, the hidden package number 2 was supposed to be right there by the crop duster plane that was in the water where the pieces were, and the hidden package just wasn't there. And like I mentioned in the other videos, it's just money. There's no achievement. And although each package is worth ranging from 12 to 25,000 and 140,000 or whatever you may yield from that, it's not peanuts, but it ain't enough to really make a difference in this game, considering the amount of money that you need in this game. So. And I also mentioned that I'm good halfway through the story missions. I got quite a bit. I got like all the collectibles done, and I'm working on all the other stuff as I'm doing the story missions. But, as Franklin and Michael, I have not bought the helipad, and I haven't bought the airplane hangar either because, I mean, the airplane hangar is like 1.4 million, and I'm not seeing any need for either Michael or Franklin to spend that kind of money, although Michael is the only one that would even remotely close to have that kind of money after doing the Epsilon missions to buy an airplane hangar for no particularly good reason. Okay, there's no point where I need, well, man, Michael needs an airplane, and I don't really have one. I mean, at this point in the game, uh, I guess if there's a mission related thing, okay, I guess in the Epsilon missions, you have to fly a plane, but it's there, nowhere off the missions that you needed now. The challenges, the night flights and under the bridges, I basically use Trevor because after Trevor becomes unlocked and you do the mission where you mess up the lost motorcycle gang. The Sandy Shores Airport is basically yours for free. So he's got a helipad and an airplane hangar. I did a video on how to find a free attack helicopter. You don't have to spend 2 million. You don't have to go to the fort to get one. Basically, it's always at the government building, and you can get that helicopter without any trouble. So I did take the time to get all three characters' flying skill up to 100%, but Trevor was the guy I used to do all the under the bridges and the night flights. So Franklin and Michael have no need up to this point to buy a helipad or the airplane hangar. So okay, now I did the night flights with Trevor, and I just basically used the gun running airplane that's basically there for free. Uh, Definitely not the best aircraft that you could have done to do the night flights. The little stunt plane is smaller and more agile, but I wasn't just going to wait till the end of the story missions. I wanted to get those stupid night flights done, so I just used that airplane. It was free and it was basically easy to do. So just check out those particular videos and how I did the night flights. And like I said, I used Trevor to do all the under the bridges. His flying skills at 100%, just like the other characters, but he has a free helipad, so just made sense to do it that way. Okay, now the submarine pieces are basically Michael's gig. Basically, you got to be Michael to go see this Abigail lady, and to be 100% honest with you, I don't know if any of the other players could collect the pieces or not, and it just didn't make any sense to really be any of the other characters. You're right at the dock when you meet her. The boat's there. You don't make any money for collecting the parts, so I just stayed as Michael and collected the pieces. So but one gamer that is very happy to be done with the waste barrels and the submarine pieces. Uh, like I was mentioning, all these collectibles earn you an achievement, exception of these submarine pieces, but you make no money. It'd be different that you were collecting some kind of money for doing it, and then maybe a big bonus at the end, but you're not. So I'm just happy to be done with them so I can move on and play the game and that kind of thing. I don't really understand the whole focus of Rockstar's philosophy of the game itself. It is what it is kind of situation. I don't know, they figured, you would complete all the story missions so you'd have a nice big payday. Each character will have 35 million. Still not enough money to purchase the stuff that Michael needs to purchase. So I don't really get the whole ideology behind the way they geared the game. I mean, outside of the missions, there's just no need to have the things that, like a helipad. It'd be different, like you had strongholds that would become under attack or whatever. Okay, now after you collect your 30th package, you're going to lose your marker for the boat. So once you get to the water, you'll have to look around for it or just swim to land, whatever it takes. Now, if you're seeing a shark along the way, as long as you don't mess with him, he shouldn't mess with you. At least the few times I saw him, he didn't really mess with me. So, all right. I apologize about going off about GTA 5 in general, about the whole collectibles money and all that.
Hello?
So, I think I
Doing
got
these
the pieces
videos,
from Frank's sub.
I got a little
You
time to
did.
vent
That's
about
wonderful
this
news.
shit.
Can you
So
meet me back on the pier at
anyway,
Toledo Cove?
I can, but
get
the
to
thing
land and
is,
this chick will call
well,
you, and then make your way over
I'll
to
tell
the
you in
docks
person.
to confront her about this.
Hey, I found it. Well, here's the good stuff.
Oh, you precious, precious man.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, I think the airlocks were tampered with.
No, that's just normal wear and tear. It may surprise you to learn that along with being a beautiful, finely put together woman, I am also an expert in nautical engineering and glass degradation.
Yeah, but I mean, look, it's... Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like Frank tried to scratch a message in with his last dying breath. It says, someone tampered with the airlocks.
What? No, that can't be right.
My poor Frank. It must have been his ex-wife. Very bitter woman.
Yeah, something ain't
Well, I don't know
fishy
anything
here,
about
woman.
that. I'm not a detective, you know, but something doesn't ring true here.
No, I know. The police are in on it. I'm going to take this to the FIB. They'll know what to do.
Yeah, well, that's your
Where do you
business.
think
Hey,
you're
ho,
going,
whoa.
girl?
Said you're gonna make it worth my while.
Yes.
Said you make it worth my
Yes.
while?
This should be plenty for your time and discretion.
It's $10.
There's a signed
$10.
photo of Frank. He was a lovely person.
That's gonna
You have
pay
been
for the
great
bullet
friends.
I'm gonna
He
put in your
loved
back,
his
woman.
Fans. I've got to get going to the
Yeah,
FIB.
there's not going to be any insurance money for you.
You fucking kidding me?
I think it would have been better, you know, instead of just shooting her, if there was some way of getting her arrested or proving her guilt to this whole thing instead of the way this happened. So, all right, well, that takes care of the submarine pieces. AA Gamer for life. Not a real good feel-good moment at the end of all this, but it is what it is. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.